The family had been drifting at sea for 3 days and 3 nights. The husband, starving, suddenly set his sights on their child. The moment he picked the child up, the woman quickly grabbed a wooden stick and struck him to death. After making sure he was no longer breathing, she threw his body into the ocean. Now, only the mother and her 2 children remained on the small boat. They drifted aimlessly across the sea. No one knew how much time had passed, when suddenly the woman spotted a small island in the distance. Her heart filled with hope. But strong winds and waves were picking up, so she paddled with all her strength to keep the boat on course. Luckily, they safely reached the island. The woman used the sail to build a simple tent and dragged their heavy belongings inside. Then she took the children and went looking for fresh water. Fortunately, she found a stream and also discovered many types of fruit. Just then, the sky darkened, and heavy rain began to fall. She quickly rushed back to the tent with the children, but the makeshift shelter was no match for the storm. She had no choice but to wrap the children in bedsheets to protect them from the rain. After the storm passed, the woman knew they could no longer stay in that spot, so she set out with her children to find a new shelter. Soon, they discovered a small hut made of straw. She also built a signal fire tower using branches on the island's highest point. Whenever a ship passed by, she would light the fire to get attention. To feed her children, she learned how to catch fish using simple, primitive methods. Years passed, and the children grew into a teenage boy and girl. They became playful and fully adapted to island life. One day, the 2 of them took the boat to the shallows to catch fish, but they didn't notice the rope had come loose. By the time they realized it, the boat had already drifted far away. To make matters worse, a shark appeared nearby. The 2 children stood still, afraid to move. At sunset, the boy used a large fish they had caught as bait and threw it far away to distract the shark. Only then were they able to steer the boat back to shore. The next day, another storm hit the island. The woman was teaching the children a song when the rain broke a large hole through the roof. She had no choice but to go out in the storm and try to fix it, but the damage was too great, and she stayed in the rain for a long time. As a result, she caught a cold. With no medicine on the island, she knew she would soon die. Before she passed, she told the children to live bravely. And so, the 2 children stayed on the island and continued to survive.